Yes. You have stress X is equal to mz over izz multiplied by y. This determines the what? Position relative to the what? Are we clear? You have to get this. A lot of times, very confused. Okay, students get very, very confused. Okay, apply these rules, you will not get confused. You don't apply these rules, you get lost and confused and frustrated. You all want to see some comedy? I show you some comedy. Really, I want to show you some comedy. Okay, so have you all tried doing this? Mechange 3A03 and have you all read any of this? Or not this one? Have you all read any of this? Oh, not this one. This one's ugly, man. I presume. Oh, no, not this one. Have you all read any of these, yes or no? Yeah, so he failed so many times. And then he want to take the course in another university. No, it's not this one. I just read one that's so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but where's the guy that failed 4 times? Can you see this? I've been taking the course so many times. Okay. I won't mention names, but you know, it's me, for crying out loud. Let's have some comedy. Okay. And it's asking to take the course in University of Toilet Water. Toilet water, Waterloo in England, we call toilet the loo. You all don't get it at all? Shoot, okay? Don't worry, the first. What make you think that it's going to be easier over there? You get what I mean? I can tell you this. I think it might be easier. And I told you guys what? There's about 10 students want to take 3A in where? University of Toronto. They have to take 2 courses. Okay? I'm trying to give you all the best. Okay? You can't get what? You can't get all this from where? From textbook. Are we clear? You have to what? Visualize. The crazy prof over here has done close to 100 questions in compound loading. This is the what? This is the trend. Are we clear? Now, the next thing, once you reach over here, is there anything else to analyze? Nothing else. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch it to a what? A different view. Okay, we're going to switch it to different. Now, you can use vector matrix to do this. I'm not saying that you can't. You can. But you have not a clue whether is it positive or negative. Now, let me ask you. Element H due to mz, is it compression or in tensile? Due to your what? Due to your m moment about z. Tension or compression? Huh? Tension. Why? Because you could visualize this, yes or no? Then my next question is, at element K, is it tension or compression? No, no stress, because it is at the where? Okay, you see. Once I was blind, and now I can see. Amazing grace. It's off to a tangent. You have to understand it. Are we clear? You have to visualize. Now, let's go for one more. Now, let's go for one more confusing view. I love this, okay? This drives me crazy, and I love it. Not as bad as my first marriage, but anyway. Now, I'm going to view differently now. This is my Y. This is my Z. This is rotation about X. So now we're going to have a different view now. All right? We're going to have a different view. I'll draw it bigger. some of this review I get, I cannot stop laughing, okay? So I'm not angry, okay? It's just I need some comedy in my life, okay? My daughter was trying to teach me play violin, and she said, "Dad, you're so slow." Yeah, I know, and I'm feeding her. I told my wife, let's stop feeding that little twit. But anyway, my wife said, no, you crazy. So what you see over here is the front view. You have 150 over here, and you have a 50 over here. And then you have a 150 over here. And then you have something over here that's costing 200. Okay. The green is the position of our what? Centroid. The green is position of our centroid. Then as usual, we put in our element. Okay. So this is our element H, and this is our element K. Okay. So what we have, if we do summation of forces in the X direction is equal, Z direction is equal to 0. We are lucky because we have what? We have 150 plus by 50 minus by 200. This will be equal to what? 0. And this is in fact our VZ. VZ represents your what? Have you all seen this sign before? Shear force. Okay, we are lucky. Now, the 150 and 50, do they have a perpendicular distance? No. But the 200 has a perpendicular distance. You have 200 multiplied by what? Multiplied by a distance of 10. This is equal to 2000 Newton meter. Now, what is this? Is this a torque or a moment? Freaking confusing. Anyone, go for it. Why is it a torque? What Evan says, if you look at the deformation pattern, focus on the what? Focus on the centroid. Why focus on the centroid? Because the elements are relative to the what? The centroid. You focus on the centroid, the 200, when it wants to rotate, what will happen to that free centroid? Will it stay or will it move? It will be staying. Right? So the centroid did not deform. Over here, the centroid were not shift or deform, but were what? Stay stationary. Now, when is it a bending moment? Bending moment, the deformation has two patterns. What are they? Smiling face or what? So for this case, it is a moment. It's obviously that this is a moment because the deformation is what? Are we clear? That is how you differentiate whether it is a what? It's a moment or it is a what? A torque. Okay. This has not, you don't need to memorize this for crying out loud. As I said, you can use moment vector, but I want you all to what? Visualize. You cannot visualize this for this course, then you have to be looking for places like University of Waterloo or Toronto to take this course. Visualization is going to be what? Critical in this course. Are we clear? Okay. Now, let's look at another point of view. Let's look at a view of XZ plane. Okay, let's look at the view of XZ plane. Okay, so now we are going to view this in your X. Okay. We're going to view this to your what? In your what? We are going to view this in your X, Z plane. So in your SZ plane, what you see is this is the wall, and this is what you see. And this round thing down here. Okay. And then from here, again, put in your what? Put in your element. Okay. Once you see all these things drawn on the wall, don't tell people that you know the prof, okay? I might be in trouble. Are we clear? Should no one is answering means they are going to throw me under the bus. I knew it. And then from here, we put in our forces. 150, 50, 200, and we have our what? 150, right? And then from here, this is our X, this is our Y, sorry, Z, and then this is the rotation about Y, okay? So now, we are going to find, okay, so whatever that's anti-clockwise, we are going to find summation about moment in the y-axis at either point H and point K. Now, question for you. The forces are perpendicular to the what? To the centroid. I repeat again, the position are perpendicular to the centroid. So when that's the case, the moment is taken to the what? To the element. You see what's different now, yes or no? So this will be equal to what? This will be equal to, so this will generate 4 multiplied by 150 plus by 10 multiplied by 150 and then minus 200 multiplied by or 10 multiplied by 200. So for this case is 4 times 150 plus by 10 times 150 minus 10 times 200. So this is equal to 100 pound inch. Let me do again. 2 times 150 plus by 10 times 150 minus 10 times 200 is 100 pound inch. Okay. So what this means, yes. Thank you. Muchas gracias. 4 times 150 plus by 10 times 50 minus 10 times 200 is equal to minus 900. Let me do it again. 4 times 150 plus by 10 times 50 minus 10 times 200. So minus 900 means what? This direction is positive. We know that this is what? It will flip over now. So when that's the case, this is your moment in Y. This will become compression. This will become what? Tensile. So if you look at over here, right, element H will have 0 stress. Element K will have what? Compression. Yes. Oh, yeah, inch pounds. Another beer for you. Pound inch. So over here, because of the what? The force is perpendicular to the what? To the centroid. You take it right to the what? The element. Are we clear? How many of you are having a term test tonight? On the bed. Okay. You already passed mine. That one should be a breeze. I hope. Study hard. Don't be too stressed. Go home. No. Go and do something.